Hey guys, this is Matthew Msingati, the designer and developer, the hybrid, the best of both worlds. Thank you so much for clicking this video. Let's continue. In case you might want the source code, please check the link in the description. There is a link to my Substack. You will subscribe to my email list and you will get automatically a link that has got all the source code. Now let's continue. As I've told you that I'm a designer and at the same time I'm a developer. You are going to get an image like this from a client asking you to create this as it is. So it's very important you might get some Figma skills. So what we are going to do, we are going to copy this and we are going to take it to a Figma file. This is not a new project. As you can see, if I zoom out here, there are some other things besides the one that I'm going to do. But what we want to do here, we want to zoom in. Okay, we want to use the matte palette theory so that we can extract some things. Okay, so let's just quickly get there. So in the previous video, we've talked about the matte palette, as you can see. So let's just screenshot this and get into it so that I can show you why it's important or it helps me make my life simple. Okay, so let me just move this out of the way. Okay, and then let me just paste here. Okay, as you can see. So the matte palette states that you've got a primary, secondary, and a tertiary color. You've got your text color, the pop, and the muted. So let's quickly do that for now. So we want to extract the colors here. So how are we going to extract the colors? So the first thing that I usually do, okay, this is my personal preference. You might have your own. I look at the dominant color here. Okay, so for me, this is the dominant color, and I will make it a primary color. Okay. Obviously, when you are dealing with real life clients, maybe they might have their own brand manual. That's where you are going to see the primary, secondary, and tertiary colors. Okay, so I'm going to use this as a primary color, and then let's get into the secondary color. I'm going to check the second dominant color. For me, it's this orange. Okay, for me is this orange. Okay, and then I am going to also look for another dominant color, and then for me it's going to be this blue. Okay, so as you can see, by just using that approach, we've got primary, secondary, and the tertiary color. Okay, and then we want the text color. Okay, since our primary color is this dark, so meaning that in most cases we are going to have darker backgrounds. Okay, so let's look at the text. Okay, so these are the main colors. Let me just copy and paste. Okay, so in terms of the text color, we've got here in this text, you are going to use you are going to end this text with a certain color. For instance, we've got text white for the color and we've got text gray. Okay, these are the two text colors that we have, as you can see. So what you are going to do, you are going to check here. Okay, for text white and for text gray. Okay, let's click here on this eyedropper and then let's just zoom in here and then let's just get this color as text gray. Okay, as you can see. And then let's just move this up a little bit. Okay, and then you've got your pop colors. Okay, pop colors are those colors that don't really go hand in hand with your tertiary colors, but you have to use them anyway. Okay, for instance, what might be the pop colors? Okay, in most color palette or design system, we've got a red color. Okay, which is usually called danger. Okay, so this is going to be our red. Let's see. Okay, this is going to be our own variation of red. Okay, it's red but not the actual red. We're trying to be modern. Okay, so as you can see, usually it's called danger, this color. What is this color used for? This color is used to symbolize errors or to communicate if there's something going wrong. Okay, and then let's use success as a pop 2 color. Okay, as you can see, this color symbolizes success. Okay, if there is an error, we are going to use this one. Okay, if there is some sort of a success, we are going to use this one. As you can see, these colors don't really conform to this color palette, even to if I extend it to this one, but they are necessary because they communicate, they enhance visually what we are trying to do. Okay, so this is going to be our pop 1 and our pop 2. Okay, and then we are going to have the muted. Okay, so in our case, for instance, this color here, we don't have it anywhere here. So let me copy and paste. Okay, so muted are those grayish colors or dull colors, okay, which they are not here. Okay, so let's get into that. um let's get into that. Let me click here. So as you can see, so now let's name our colors. Let's just make our color palette here. Okay, what I want to do, I'm going to highlight all of these and I'm going to press Shift A for auto layout. As you can see, now this is an auto layout and we can manipulate it here, as you can see. Okay, I'm happy with this. So now what I want to do, I wish I can expand these. Okay, something like this, as you can see, guys. Okay, I'm happy with this. And then now what I want to do, okay, let me just type next to these. Okay, so I'm going to prefix these with domain. Okay, my apologies about that. Domain primary. Okay, this is the matte palette way of naming colors. Okay, or let's say this is my way. Okay, of naming colors. My apologies about that. Let's click here. Can't we change this color to white? Kumbaya. And then let's make it normal. Okay, not that bold. And then from there, when I'm taking it here, as you can see, it might go under this one. But I don't want to do that, if I can be honest. So how are we going to do that? Let me just click undo, and then I'm going to click on here and just ungroup. Okay, I'm removing the auto layout. Ungroup, that means there's no auto layout, so I can take this to wherever I want. Okay, so this is domain primary. Why this is domain primary? If you look at the matte pattern, okay, this will only be used in the problem domain. This color is so specific that I don't think I will reuse it on a different app. Okay, if I am using a same color like that one, I'm going to create a new one on that application. So chances are we will never reuse this color or something. Okay, so that's why it has got a domain. Okay, it's specific to the app that we are building. And then I'm going to control paste V, and then this is going to be domain secondary. Okay, let me just highlight all of these and center them. Okay, as you can see, and then this is going to be domain tertiary. Okay, this is the beginning of a clean code. This is the beginning of clarity, because in development, when the customer comes and they say they have changed their mind, their primary colors have changed from orange to brown, we are going to change this in one place and it's going to change everywhere. So this is very important. Okay, so domain tertiary. Okay, and this is going to be, let me just paste. Okay, obviously I need to make this color a little bit dark. Okay, so this is text, white. Okay, so we know that we are going to use this for text. Okay, in case maybe we might feel like we need to change the theme. Okay, that means we need, let's say, a background of white and a foreground of blue. We can easily do that. We are going to change the text, and we know that this is going to change for every text. Okay, and then let's copy, let's just paste and come here. Okay, this is also still a text. Okay, let's say text dash gray. Okay, as you can see, our red, it's more pinkish. Okay, so let's make it a little bit. Okay, I think this is at least much better. Okay, this is much better. It's close to red. Okay, and then let's copy and paste, and this one, it's pop one. Okay, or let's just say it's pop red. Okay, or we can be smart and say it's pop danger. Okay, okay, this is pop danger, it's a pop color, and this one is pop success. Okay, okay, my apologies about that. It's pop success. Okay, and then we've got muted. Okay, we've got muted gray. Okay, and that's about it, guys. Okay, so this is the matte palette. Okay, okay, this is the matte palette. We are done. So on Tailwind CSS, we are going to create these colors for us so that when we want to use them, we can just use them according to these names. Okay, what else do I want to say here? I think that's all. We will see other things, okay, on a code. And then what we are going to do, we need to get this robot guy here, okay, because the client said they want this exactly as it is. Okay, so what we are going to do, we are just going to zoom in here a little bit. Okay, so we are going to use a pen tool to trace around this guy. Okay, let's just quickly do that so that we can get this image. Okay, or maybe can we use another image? Let's just use this one, guys, the same one, since we're already here. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm not going to be, what can I say, I'm not going to trace this like clear and all those things. Okay, I'm just giving you an idea in case you might be in a situation whereby the client wants something as it is. As you can see, what I'm doing here, I'm trying to get inside a little bit. Okay, as you can see, I'm getting inside. Okay, I want to make sure that I don't have these white pixels. Okay, I want a nice clean finishing. Okay, so you can, I think I've made a mistake here. I'm supposed to turn somewhere here. Okay, as you can see, guys, so I'm just eliminating all these white parts by making sure that I'm more like inside the artwork a little bit. Zoom out. Okay, okay, so I know that you guys can do better than me. Okay, for me, I'm doing a tutorial, so I don't want the tutorial to be longer than necessary. Okay, so that's why I'm not going to do things like super accurate. Okay, so I hope you guys are learning something. If you might want this source code, please check the link in the description. I've got my Substack, which is you are going to subscribe to my email list automatically. You are going to get um all the source code from Coded Design. Also, don't forget, we've got a okay, we've got a Udemy course that teaches you everything, and that course starts from designing. And the designing part, the Figma part, it's on the preview, meaning that it's available for you for free. So you can go and check it there. Okay, you can go and check it there. And also, in case you didn't know, okay, we have been approved by Skillshare. So soon I'm going to announce here in the channel that my course is available on Skillshare. Okay, looks like 2024 it's coming all right and it's working for us. I hope you are also pushing and you are also working hard to become a better developer. I'm hoping whatever that you learn from here, what you learn from here might help you to get a job so that you can become a better developer. So as you can see, guys, I don't think I've closed this shape. Okay, my apologies about that. Let me just click undo. so that I can close this shape here. Okay, as you can see, we've just created this shape. So what we need to do, as you can see, these dots and this node, that means this has been highlighted. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to click here on the side, okay, as you can see. And then what I want to do, let me give this a color. Let me fill this so that you can see. I don't want this. I don't want, okay, undo. Okay, I want to click this one. Okay, I want to fill this, as you can see, guys. So this is this one. Okay, this is not the only one that we want. Okay, here I'm going to teach you a technique to work with shapes. Okay, one might ask, Matthew, how do you know these things? Remember, I'm a graphic designer, so the tips and tricks that I'm going to teach you here, they are not user interface design specifically, but they are graphic design related. As you can see, obviously here the designer didn't maybe they have used a Photoshop magic wand to quickly remove the background. Obviously some of the things have not been removed, so we are going to remove those. Okay, so we are just going to trace here. Okay, so we are going to use graphic design skills to make sure that we are cleaning everything. In case you might want to learn more about these skills, um I've got another coding channel, which is Coded UI, where I teach you these skills specifically, as you can see. So we've got this one as well. So as you can see, these nodes are selected. Let's click anywhere so that we can deselect them, and then let's just get in this white as well. So in our case, we want like this to look like it's 100% transparent. Okay, so even this white background, we don't want it. So as you can see, guys, this is easier. This is not that difficult. Okay, you just have to improve on your pen tool skills. Okay, and that is it. Okay, I'm happy with this. So what we want to do now, we need to play around with these shapes. So let's change this one and this one to some sort of noticeable colors. Let's remove the stroke and let's change the fill color, let's say to this color. Okay, and then we are going to check the original shape. Okay, as you can see, so what we want to do, we want to some sort of drill holes here. Okay, or we want to make this to be transparent. So what we are going to do first, we are going to remove the strokes. I don't need any strokes here. Okay, I don't even need the stroke color. So I'm going to select this shape, the grayish one, and also press shift and select this one, which is something like this, as you can see, guys. Okay, I've selected these and I'm going to go here. I'm going to use subtract. Let's see what will happen. As you can see, guys, it's revealing the background. I'm happy with that. And we're going to select also the same shape, okay, with the red one, and we're going to come here and click subtract. As you can see, guys, it's revealing the background. And then what we are going to do, we are going to take this shape, okay, right click and send it to the back. That means now it's behind this shape. And then as you can see, while it's still selected, I'm going to select the shape on top, okay, the image on top, okay, and I'm going to go to this moon-like thing, okay, use matte. Let's click there. As you can see, guys, we have managed to crop this. Okay, so now let's use our primary color as a background. I'm going to send it to the back. Okay, let's see, send to the back. Okay, and then we're going to use our primary color, okay, as a background. As you can see, this is our primary color, and that is it. Let's check the overall finished thing. As you can see, guys, you see this is very nice and clean. Okay, so these are some sort of added skills as a bonus, that if you can show this to a client and it's neat and nice like this, they will start to trust you and they will some sort of perceive you as a professional. In fact, you will be a professional, because if you can do something like this and the client is happy, that means you know your story. Okay, guys, I think we have reached the end of this tutorial. As you can see, what we have just did in this stage, maybe somebody might ask, what are we doing here? Here we are creating assets. Okay, we are creating some sort of the application assets, meaning that the images, the colors, and all other things. If maybe we had an icon, we were going to use that as well. But as you can see, in terms of icon, we can use any other icons. Okay, in terms of those graphic maps and other things, we are not going to focus much on those. But what we are going to do also, we are not going to animate these cycles. Okay, what we can do, let's just create our random ones. Okay, something like this, but we're just going to create our own. Okay, so let's just finalize this video by just creating random circles. My apologies about that. Let's just click this eclipse. It looks like my fingers are shaking. Or okay, as you can see, guys, this is what we want. And then we are going to use the secondary color. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to press C, Control C. I'm going to press V maybe 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've got some 6 circles. I'm just going to scatter these around and I'm going to change their sizes. Okay, I'm just going to scatter these around and change their sizes. Okay, and that is it. And then let's make this a little bit smaller. My apologies about that. And 2, let's start from here. Make this smaller. Make this too small. Not rotate it. Make this too small. Make this a little bit. Okay, make this not like that. Control C, V, V. Okay, make this smaller again. Okay, somewhat happy with that. A little bit. Okay, as you can see, guys, we've got some sort of a group of random cycles. Okay. Okay, my apologies about that. We've got a group of random circles and we just need to change the color. Okay. Okay. Now let's Control C, V, 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 which is 4 times. Take this one to here. Take this one to here so that we can create more randomness. Okay. More randomness. Okay. Okay, I'm happy with this. And then let's check the colors. Okay. Let me just change these randomly to be blue. Okay. Change these randomly to be blue. Okay. What else? Let's change also this one. Okay, let's see what else. Let's just have copy and paste. Okay, one blue here, guys, and then we are done. All right. Okay, as you can see. Okay, I'm happy with this. So what are the design tricks that we might need to take care of? Okay, things that we might need to take care of. I don't think there is much. That is all. Okay, that is all here. Okay, so now let's talk about exporting this. Okay, we need to export this in such a way that it doesn't go with the background. Okay, we want to export it exactly like this. So we are going to remove the background, highlight it as it is. Okay, and then Control G to group everything so that it can be one thing. And then we're going to go here and click this export, and then here this is PNG. This is exactly what we want, and then we're going to export it as PNG. Let's just import it from here. As you can see, guys, now it's being exported as a PNG, so it will take whatever background, as you can see. Okay, the reason why we are doing this, we are not going to animate these bubbles. So if we can these circles, if we can get them to be part of this image, that won't do no harm. Okay, which is going to work for us. So I'm happy with this. okay, with this transparent image. And what else? In terms of the icon, we will take the icon from React icons. There's no need, okay. Also here, these icons, we will take them from React icons, okay. And that's about it, guys. I am Matthew Msengati, the designer and developer from South Africa. If you might want to contact me, don't forget I've got a 10-hour coaching course here. You can click a discovery call. Don't forget our course on Udemy. There's so much you can learn here for free before you pay the course. Also, I've got coded UI if you might want to learn some tips and tricks about coding, in fact about designing. And then what else? And that is it, guys. If you might want the source code, please also not only the source code, if you might also want this, if you might want this design and all these assets, please check the link in the description to my Substack. Then you'll get an email automatically with all the source code and the Figma file. Thank you so much. See you on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe.